Hello, Gemini. Welcome to Sage and Tarot. I hope you guys are doing well. We're going to be doing you guys this weekly love reading. We're going to be seeing who's been thinking about you, how you feel towards that person, and as well as what's coming towards you guys in love. Make sure you guys take what resonates. Not everything's going to resonate with everybody. You can also swap the energy if needed. And this can be for current person or past person. Just take it as it resonates. All right, Spirit, could you please tap into the energy surrounding all my Geminis out there? What's going on with my Gemini, Spirit, when it pertains to their love life? What's going on with my Geminis out there, Spirit, when it pertains to their love life? Who's been thinking about Gemini? Who's been thinking about Gemini, Spirit, when it pertains to their love life? Who's been thinking about my Gemini? All right, Spirit, who's been thinking about my Gemini? Oh, wow. Okay. Who's been thinking about Gemini? Who's been thinking about Gemini, Spirit? Okay, I got two cards. I'm not going to take both of those. Who's been thinking about Gemini? Who's been thinking about Gemini, Spirit? Okay. This is crazy. The cards that are coming out. All right, Gemini. This is going to be an interesting reading. How does Gemini feel towards this person, Spirit? How does Gemini feel towards this person? All right, Gemini. So, okay. We have the Seven of Swords here. The three cards that's like screaming at me is the Seven of Swords, the Three of Swords, and the Magician in reverse. So yes, this is a person that did a lot of shit in this connection. This could have been a very manipulative person, somebody that definitely could have broke your heart, hurt your feelings. And this person was like very deceptive, like not very trustworthy, lying about shit, like, yeah, we don't have good cards starting off. Yeah, the Magician cards in reverse, Three of Swords in reverse. I mean, well, it's not in reverse. This is actually upright, but yeah. There's been some betrayal in this connection. This person knows that they betrayed you in this connection. And so, yeah, also, this person was being very deceptive with the Seven of Swords being here too. So, but what's so crazy is we have this King of Cups here. So this person is in love with you. So, okay. This person definitely has a lot of feelings for you and they love you. But they didn't treat you right, which is crazy. It's not making any sense. And we also have this Devil card here. So I'm not sure if this person is like very obsessed with you or they were just straight up toxic. But yeah, I'm going to have to clarify a lot of this stuff. This is crazy. I mean, okay. All right. And then in your energy, we have the Nine of Swords in reverse. So what I'm getting is this person probably, I mean, based upon the cards that have came out, this person probably has put you in this energy where, you know, there could be a lot of overthinking and like anxiety, you know, maybe because this person did hurt you, you know, there could be a lot of like stress and anxiety, a lot of overthinking about how this person did you in this connection. I'm getting that from your energy, you know, where it's kind of like, I'm getting this kind of like, how, you know, like, how dare you? Like, you know, you betrayed me energy. Kind of like this person has put you in this energy where, you know, some of y'all could be trying to heal from this person or trying to get over this person, but like, there's this energy where there's a lot of thinking about what this person has done to you. That's what I'm getting so far. But yeah, we got to clarify all of this. This is crazy. All right, Spirit, why is this Seven of Swords here pertaining to the person that's thinking about Gemini? Why is the Seven of Swords here pertaining to the person that's thinking about Gemini? Why is the Seven of Swords here? Okay. So yeah, Gemini, I mean, this person knows, like, this is the person that was very deceptive. They were lying about shit, not being honest, very sneaky. And so, like, there's this energy where they're just wondering if, like, you totally have just walked away from them. I'm sure that you have, but there's this energy where they're just, like, wondering if, like, there's some piece of you that is willing to give them another chance. Because they want to come in and, like, make things right. Why is the Magician card in reverse? Why is the Magician card in reverse, Spirit? Why is the Magician card in reverse? Why is the Magician card in reverse? Okay, well, Gemini, what I'm getting from this person's energy is, like, this person was very manipulative, playing a lot of, like, mind games and stuff in this connection. And so I feel like for some of y'all, this connection could be quite spiritual. Like, this could be a connection where you feel, like, very drawn to this person. We have this Lover's card here and this High Priestess. Well, can't show you the Lover's card, but because they're naked. But yeah, I feel like this is a very, like, maybe spiritual connection. Like, you probably didn't meet this person by accident. And what it's given, and it's like this person is in this energy where they see your value. Some of you guys can be very established. You guys have your stuff together. You can be very intelligent. And that person likes that about you. And so this person wants to work on themselves. So, I don't know. Some of y'all, I have to clarify the energy, but on your side. But yeah, this person did not come into this connection making themselves look good at all. At all. Why is this Three of Swords here, Spirit? Yeah, see, they know that they betrayed you, Gemini. Like, this person knows that they did you dirty. And so they're in this energy where there's a lot of overthinking. And this person's trying to get out of their head so that they can actually come towards you. But yeah, a lot of overthinking for how they showed up in this connection. Why is this King of Cups here? Why is this King of Cups here? This person's Gemini. I think this person's obsessed with you. For sure. The Devil card came back out. And that clarified the King of Cups. So this is a person, I think this is like an unhealthy kind of love. Like, this is like, I'm crazy for you, Gemini kind of love. Like, this Devil card clarified this King of Cups. So this is a person that has a lot of love for you, but this might be a very obsessive kind of person. Like, a person that loves, like, in a very obsessive kind of way. Like, this is a person that don't believe in endings. Yeah. And so this person's trying to, make a plan. This person's in this energy where they're making their plans on coming back towards you, Gemini. Like, I strongly get, like, I'm not taking no for an answer. I want to work on this. I mean, we did have the Lover's card popping out. So, for some of y'all, not for everybody, this is given like a past life connection. I'm strongly getting that, or this could be twin flame, but this is a very, like, strong connection that you have with this person. And I feel like this person's crazy about you, Gemini. I get that. Why is this double card here, Spirit? Why is this double card here? Why is this double card here? Yeah, they miss your energy. Why is this King of Wands in reverse? Spirit, why is this King of Wands in reverse? Okay, yeah. So this person was toxic. We got this King of Wands in reverse. This is a very toxic person. This could be a very reckless person. You know, I don't know your situation. I'm not going to say that they're a narcissist, but this person can have a big ego. You know, but this is on the low end. This is just like a very toxic person. This is a person that's very reckless. And they could have a bit of an ego. And so, yeah, this person, I don't know this person in real life. So I'm just judging it based upon what's coming out, you know. But yeah, this person, they want to make changes, Gemini. With this Death card, they want to work on themselves. So I don't know. I don't know. This person, like, I don't know. They seem a little cuckoo for you. And this King of Wands, every time that King of Wands comes out, y'all, I'm not really sure about this person. You know, because to put the Death card aside on that King of Wands in reverse, it's like, I'm not sure if this person can really change. I'm not saying that they can, but, you know, in the energy, they want to. So I feel like a lot of y'all were dealing with somebody that was extremely toxic. Manipulative, deceptive. This person could be very obsessive and impulsive. So, I don't know, Gemini. I want to clarify your energy. Spirit, why is this Nine of Swords in reverse for how Gemini feels towards this person? Why is this Nine of Swords in reverse for how Gemini feels towards this person? Why is this Nine of Swords in reverse for how Gemini feels towards this person? Why is the Nine of Swords in reverse, Spirit? Why is it Nine of Swords in reverse? Why is the Nine of Swords in reverse, Spirit, for how Gemini feels? Okay. For some of y'all, you know what I'm strongly getting? I feel like reading is turning into... This is a very, like, soul-binding connection. So this reading's not going to be for everybody. For some of y'all, this might be a twin flame. And the reason I get that is because your energy with this Nine of Swords, I feel like there's a lot of overthinking. And twin flame connections, that can happen. And so there's this energy where there's a lot of overthinking in this connection. And so some of y'all don't, I feel like you can't stop thinking about this person because of the connection. I honestly feel like this might be a very intense connection. And so some of you guys will like to try things again. Like there's a lot of sadness around this connection with this Ace of Cups in reverse. And so it's almost like you didn't really want things to come to an end. And so, you know, I do feel like there's a part of you that would like to balance out things with this person, Gemini. You know, and the World card is also in reverse and the Ace of Pentacles is here. So yeah, there's this energy where it's kind of like some of you guys feel like you really didn't want this connection to come to end, you know. And so yeah, it's just, I get this energy like you're wondering like if y'all could like really fix things with this Two of Pentacles here. Like, can you guys get on the same accord? Can you guys fix things? And so yeah, there's this energy where this is giving a very strong connection. I would not be surprised if this is one of those connections where A lot of lessons needed to be learned, especially on this person's behalf. I'm strongly getting that. Let me see what sign this person was. Spirit, what zodiac sign possibly was this person that Gemini was dealing with? We have Leo, and then we have Mercury. So maybe they have Mercury in Gemini. I'm sorry. Maybe they have Mercury in Leo, or they could be a Gemini, another Gemini, or Libra. So Leo, Gemini, or I'm sorry, not Libra, Virgo. So Virgo, Gemini, or Leo. Virgo, Gemini, or Leo. Any other zodiac signs, Spirit? Okay, now we have Virgo. So Virgo. And then we have North Node. So yeah, this could have been definitely a lesson learned kind of connection. A lot of lessons involved in this connection. I'm getting that. Any other zodiac sign? We have Aries. So maybe they have Venus in Aries. Or they could just be in Aries. Or they could be a Taurus or Libra. Any other zodiac sign, Spirit? We have Scorpio, and then we have Uranus. So maybe they have Uranus in Scorpio, or they can be in Aquarius. So a lot of signs, y'all. Some of these can be in their big three if you know their chart. But yeah, this connection seems very toxic, but very binding at the same damn time. And I wouldn't be surprised. I can kind of tell in your energy for some of you guys, you cannot shake this person. I'm getting that energy. And this person can't either. So let me pull some cards. Let's see what Spirit can tell me about this person. Spirit, what can you tell me about this connection that Gemini was in? What does this person want to tell Gemini? Okay. So we have, I'm trying to become the best version of myself for you. So, I don't know, Gemini. You know, maybe this person can change. This person just seems like they got a lot to work on, though. And I feel like that was part of the reason why you guys met. I can tell that this is a very much so like fated connection. Then we have, I keep dreaming about us together. So. Then we have, it makes me happy seeing you thrive even though it's without me. So, you know, maybe this person's been on your social media trying to see what you've been up to, and, you know, they've been watching you from afar. Then we have, you're my everything. Then we have, I'm disappointed in myself for letting you down. This person just seems like a wild ass person, Gemini. Like almost like with this King of Wands, this person was very wild. I can tell. Then we have, I crave you. Let's see. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to pull. Spirit, what can you tell me about this person that Gemini was dealing with? What does this person want to tell Gemini? What does this person want to tell Gemini? person's crazy about you, Gemini. So we got, I want to be different. So yeah, we had another card that came out like that. It seems like this person wants to work on themselves. Then we have, I can't promise you anything. So, you know, that's what I was saying. Like in the energy, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if like, yeah, this person is, with this, like I said, with this Eight of Swords in reverse, this person's been struggling to get out of their head to come towards you. So it's kind of like giving like, yeah, I can't promise you like I'm going to come towards you because I don't know when I'm going to get out of my head. And we have, I'm afraid to lose you. And we have, is it over? And we have, I can't take it anymore. And then we have, I'm obsessed with you. Then we have, I can't make a decision. So yeah. Spirit, what can you tell me about this connection or whatever this person wants to tell Gemini? What does this person want to tell my Gemini? Okay, so we got tears. When I think about you, I cry. You know what I get, Gemini? Like, I feel like this person knows that they are very toxic, you know? And like I said, I can tell in the energy, like, you didn't meet this person. Y'all didn't meet each other on accident. And this person's aware that they need to really work on themselves. We have father wounds. My father is a big influence on my behavior now as an adult. I have challenges with connecting to the divine masculine energy within me and externally. So, yeah, I mean, that can explain maybe for this person's like reckless behavior. You know, because if this is a man that you were dealing with, you know, or either or, you know, swap the roles if needed, y'all. But yeah, when people don't have a father, sometimes still they can be very wild. You know. And then we have, is it true I heard you were dating someone? Is it true? Please tell me it isn't. So yeah, you know, they hoping that you're not going to move on. Then we have, you're my soulmate. It must be written in the stars because you most definitely are my destiny. We belong together. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like both of y'all probably feel like a very strong pull to each other. I get that in the reading. Then we have not the right time. I'm overwhelmed with responsibilities. I don't have the time or energy for a relationship. So, you know, this is given like this is why this person, you ain't heard from this person. It just feels like they just feel like they're a mess. Let's see what else we can pull. I'm gonna pull. Okay, what can you tell me about this person? Anything else? Some of y'all, this person's been calling you from a random ass number. Or, yeah. Because look, we got Please unblock me. Yeah, that's me calling you from an unknown number. This person crazy, Gemini. And we have, yes, I was cheating. And then we have, I didn't know if my family was going to accept you. So yeah, maybe this is a person that cares too much about what their family thinks. And, I don't know if like maybe y'all come from two different religions, or there's something like where this person like takes their family in consideration for like how they choose their partners, And then we have, I'm learning how to love myself now thanks to you. Yeah, it's giving like a lesson learned kind of connection. Let me see what's coming towards you, Gemini. What's coming towards my Gemini spirit in love that they don't know about? What's coming towards my Gemini in love that they don't know about? What's coming towards my Geminis in love? Okay, why the Hangman here, Spirit? And why the King of Pentacles here? And what's coming towards Gemini? Okay. So it seems like Gemini, at some point, this person's going to want to like, I think it's going to be some time though, Gemini, because we do have this Hangman here. So there's a lot of like reflective energy about this person. This person, I feel like they did a lot in this connection, Gemini. Because we also got the Six of Pentacles in reverse. And some of y'all, this person didn't put in like much in anything into this connection at all. Like I feel like they brought you a lot of like issues. And so they've been sitting in a lot of like reflective energy, just thinking about this connection. And so it seems like this person, now they're going to like eventually, I think they're wanting to show up as this King of Pentacles and this Emperor, like somebody that's going to be more reliable and more of a partner, and somebody that's going to be there for you, so I don't know. That's probably going to take some time, Gemini, So I think that's something that they're intending on maybe in the near future, but this person got work to do, Gemini. Anything else, Spirit, that's coming towards my Geminis? In love. Anything else? Okay. Anything else? Okay, so we got friendship. So this friendship is leading to more. So, maybe you guys are going to meet somebody that's going to start off as a friendship, And so I feel like this is going to be something that's like more promising, Gemini. I honestly feel like this connection is more like karmic and like more of like a lesson learned kind of connection that you were in. Because this person got a lot of shit to work on. A lot. So in the near future, like, you probably still have some healing to do. I would not be surprised just based upon how you feel towards this person. And so, yeah, we have self-care, clear your energy field, and focus on yourself before acting. So, yeah, it's just kind of like giving this energy, Gemini, like working on yourself and like healing right now. Because it says we also have decision. It's time to decide about this relationship. So, yeah. I think you got to get clear on, is this person even worth it? And I think more healing probably is what might be necessary right now, And then we also have awakening. Someone is undergoing a spiritual transformation. I feel like maybe it could be both of y'all, you know, but I feel like this can be an indication that this person really needs to work on themselves. And some of y'all could be also going through an awakening right now, you know, where this person like flipped your life like upside down. I'm strongly getting this is a very spiritual connection. Like you did not meet this person by accident. I strongly get that in the reading. I'm gonna pull you guys a personal message. Spirit, is there anything else for my Geminis moving forward? Anything else? What do you want my Geminis to know moving forward? Anything else? Okay, so we have align with your higher path. The more you align with your soul's truth, the less resistance you face. Flow with purpose, not pressure. And then we have honor your growth. And then it says growth is a journey, not a destination. Honor where you are right now and celebrate your progress. So yeah, some of y'all can really be going through an awakening. Like I get like, you know, especially when it comes to this connection, like I feel like this connection like really woke you up, you know, to help push you and help you grow. That's what I get from both of these cards. All right, Gemini. Well, that's what I got for you. If that resonated, let me know, y'all. Other than that, I will catch you guys on the next reading. Bye, y'all.